What's up, my pungios? Andy with Tech Influence here. Excited to share with you guys this really cool footage here from the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra. I just got my newer lens mount here, and I'm gonna be placing the T-Series 18mm on there, 8K 30. So this entire video is going to be shot in 8K from the Samsung. I've punched in a little bit, and I think it's really impressive here that it's got such a clean focal length, and it's able to shoot really reasonably at 30 frames a second. Now, unfortunately, we don't have the option to necessarily shoot at 24 frames a second, but I'm a 30 frames a second guy. Nonetheless, the rest of the footage here, we're gonna throw on the 18mm and show you shots around my backyard, and I also have a lavalier set up here from Rode. Before we jump into this here, guys, this video is sponsored from the channel sponsor. Down below in the link in the description is piavpn.com/techinfluence to get yourself a great deal. It's really important to be able to protect your privacy and your browsing, and a VPN is something that I highly recommend. With that said here, all of the products here I purchased with my own money. We'll have links to them down below in the description so you can see my bias. I love the T-Series, it's my favorite. You can opt into the newer 18mm, and I've done separate reviews on all of those lenses. Let's jump into the footage. This is Andy from the future. Before we do begin here, I just want to make a comment. There's a lot of vignetting going on with this lens. I didn't realize it here until I started editing the video that we've got some significant vignetting. And it first starts here as I start to pan. When you pan, for some reason the Samsung is starting to vignette, and this is because I don't think that NEEWER really set the mount right. They did on their own NEEWER lens, but let's show you what the rest of the footage looks like. Clean pace here. So you can see there is a little bit of bobbling, but for 8K, this isn't bad. It's way better than the 22 or the 21 footage. Hand holding it here as I walk back to the other side of my fence, you'll be able to tell what that looks like. The sun is just peeking out of the clouds, and I'm excited to be able to see what it looks like with this camera. The color palette is really clean. I'm not doing anything special to it, just shooting auto at 1x. You can punch in up to 5x, which is kind of cool. It does look like it's a little bit blurry, and it's not necessarily able to do it cleaner. You can jump to 2 or to 4. I think the 2x is nice. That's what I was using at the beginning, but you might as well just leave the lens off if you're gonna be punching in like that. Coming up close, we did some pruning here this weekend. You can see that the sap's kind of eking out, and it looks pretty good. I like that. You're able to get close and get that macro. Samsung does a great job being able to implement lenses and other accessories on their cameras. I think focus is fantastic here. As you can see my subject, there is bokeh in the background. With this lens, it looks clean. You can focus and tap on the left side. Now the subject's not in focus anymore, and you can just laser focus into it. Then if you wanted to, you could punch in about 2x before it starts blurring, and that just looks really clean to get a nice profile shot. I am getting the entirety of my backyard. It just looks really clean. I think the biggest kicker is making sure that you've got enough light here so you don't get shutter roll. Here's the low light situation. You can see the very end of under my stairs. It is kind of blown out because of the light, but I think it does a good job in general. Privacy and security is integral to my daily life. I actually work as a compliance officer, so having a VPN is super important to my day-to-day activities. A virtual private network, or VPN, is a great way to hide your IP address and safeguard your internet connection through encrypted tunnel. This way it shields your digital life from the eyes of those who are looking to exploit your private information. Private internet access servers is located in 91 different locations, by giving you the option to change your IP address or to choose from all 50 states, allowing you to gain access to websites and services that are not available in those locations. One private internet access subscription covers an unlimited amount of devices. This includes Windows, Mac OS, Android, iOS, and even consoles. Use my link down below in the description, piavpn.com/techinfluence, to get yourself 83% off a 2-year subscription plus 4 months extra free. Private Internet Access is my go-to here, and I recommend that you check them out as well. Thanks, Private Internet Access, for sponsoring this video. So I'm gonna leave it right there for you guys to see that footage. Nothing really cinematic, but just to kind of show you different elements that 8K 30 can do for you with this cool rig mount. I'll have all the links down below in the description. Don't forget to check out piavpn.com/techinfluence for 83% off and 4 months extra on your VPN of 2-year subscription. It's what I go to protect myself, especially for my browsing, my data, and my privacy. With that said, guys, thanks so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this. I'm just gonna kind of end it there, and now I can shoot in 8K with an awesome cinematic lens. I look forward to being able to throw on some of these other T-Series lenses as well. Thanks so much for watching, guys. We'll catch you in the next one. Bye.